Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2023 as we continue our hard mode difficulty run here with Alfa Tauri. And we are in second place, very solidly in second place. Red Bull's got a pretty decent gap ahead of us. They really do. I think we can still catch them if I can clean up my mistakes a bit. I've been making a fair number of mistakes lately, as you guys have seen in the last couple videos. So if I can clean those up, I think we can still catch a Red Bull. We've got a really fast car. We've got some pretty good drivers. Obviously not as good as what Red Bull's got, but they're going to be good enough, I think, with the car that we have to catch them. I mean, Tsunoda is in second place as a driver. It's just we need to get Theo to do a little bit better, and we just got to be more consistent with those first place, top 3 finishes, top 5 finishes, things like that. And we'll see where we go. We are coming up on Hungary, which is the midpoint of the entire season, right? There's 23 total races, and this is race number 12. So this will be a good one for us. It's a downforce race, so I actually think we have a little bit of an edge. That's our strength, is the downforce. So we'll have to see if we can get what we need to get going. We do have some failures here, so let's just install some replacements. What you got? You got chassis problems, front wing problems. I think the suspension is still good for one more, right? So we're good with that. I do need to see if there's anything I needed to build, though. We're currently researching chassis and underfloor. Let me circle back around to that. Yeah, getting a couple more chassis would be ideal. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. And then what else? We got front wing. We definitely need some more front wings. Rear wing, probably need one, but we're okay for the moment. I do need some side pods, which we haven't done yet. So let's get 4 of those rolling. Underfloor, a couple more of those would be good. And some suspension. Start with the suspension. We'll circle back to the underfloor in a minute. Let's get 4 of these as well. Those are obviously going to be brand new parts. So we do still have 2 more new parts that we haven't even put on our cars yet, which is going to be really nice. Getting those out there will be good. As far as research is concerned, what else did we want to research? Were we waiting on hours? Do we have hours? We do have hours currently. Man, I should have rewatched my last episode. I actually don't remember where we left off. I guess I just have to go based off of projects completed. Currently, we've completed both the underfloor and the chassis. I think we did the hours research once, and then we followed that up with a normal one. So I think we're going to go with whatever we feel like could be most beneficial for the next bit, which would be, honestly, probably something like front wing, rear wing. Something of that nature would be pretty solid. I think we will do that. Let's do front wing, rear wing, get some research in for these. Again, we're kind of trying to hedge our bets against the fact that we might need to sorry, I was distracted by math. Whether or not we need to design more parts for this season or not. I think, or even if we think we're going to be going into next season, right? There's some massive penalties going into next season, and we just need to kind of do what we got to do to make things work here. I'm tempted to just do one that's just flat, balanced, whatever, and then specialize it once we get a little bit of a hours research done here, because this will just get us a big boost back up for across the board, right? Which would be pretty good. I mean, we're taking such penalties next season. This is insane. Is that what I want to do, or do I want to? I'm just like the penalties. I'm doing the math in my head. These penalties are absolutely massive. Do I want to do this, or do I just want to get back in there and max these out? If I were to max out, I think front wing we usually do. What is it I usually do for front wing? I think I just usually do the 3 low speed, medium speed. Okay, I usually do low speed, medium speed, and airflow front. So what does that look like? What's the difference here? So we're gaining what? 9% here, 9% there. Still gaining 4%, 4%, 4%, and 9%. So I mean, it's still parts in the right spots, I guess. It's still gaining some stuff for these other things that we're not actually focusing on. We'll just do this. We'll keep focusing. I mean, that's probably, honestly, that's probably the best thing. And the reason I say it's the best thing is because we really want this front wing for that low speed, that medium speed, that kind of stuff. And the only way we're going to get it back to any sort of relevance is by focusing, I think, at this point. So we'll do that. Let's do the one engineer, and I'm happy with that. And then we'll finally do the rear wing as well. the rest of the hours into that. Rear wing is going to be primarily drag reduction and DRS delta. So everything else can kind of just go down. That's not bad. We can make that work pretty good. And we'll go with that. All right, let's get to the race. Race is coming up in 11 days. We actually do have 11 days. How many days do we have on our part development? So we'll at least get the side pods and suspension in 8 days. So at least one of our cars will have the new ones of those, which would be nice. We won't have the underfloor coming out in time, but we should have it for the race after that, because obviously we're down to 2 underfloor at the moment. I don't want staff development to be paused. Money is not worth it for me in that regard. Get some more smoothness, some adaptability. That's not bad. I mean, smoothness is great. Obviously, we do like the smoothness, but some good stuff there. Ford is happy with me, as you would expect. I mean, these numbers are a little bit wrong because I don't think we've got our stuff baked in. We probably got those old parts on, or who knows what else is going on. Let's see. We want to just go custom here, and let's lock these in. So we still want to get back down to 2.5 seconds if we can. Let's go to where we're well rested. We're actually well rested for all of these. I'm a little surprised by that. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. There we go. There's where we're well rested again. So we'll plug in some gym training. All right, that's pretty much perfect. And then we can throw one in maybe there. No, we cannot. Wow. Never mind. We're going to have a full week of rest there. And then I guess we're going to start throwing some more in back down here. Once we get to well rested again, which would be there. All right, back down to 5. We'll throw in some drills. Actually, do I need to do that one? Yeah, we can do that one. That one's fine. Pit stop drills. Usually do 2 pit stop drills most of the time because they're not as demanding. Let's throw in a couple more gym trainings right here at the end. All right, cool. Let's go with that. It's not a lot of pit stop drill, obviously. We're not going to gain much from this, but we will see what we can get here. We'll just focus on... Looks like we're going to be focusing on wheel gun. Cool. Happy with that. And not 10 days till the race. I know we got some low stocks. We're trying to get some things built. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. All right, so there's our chassis research completed. I might just wait off on any more research for right now until we get some hours. Although I guess I can keep probably just doing the chassis stuff. I want to put hours into these before I do any more extra research on the side pods and suspension. So I think since that chassis already had a research kind of boost, not research, an hours boost is what I meant to say, then we'll just keep pushing with this. And chassis is primarily airflow middle. Pushing that up as much as we can. Not a lot. Not a lot. How are we looking on our finances at the moment? I mean, we're getting low. We're definitely getting low. Did we already buy our new engines? What I'm looking for here. Yeah, we're on engine number 4, ERS3. So we've already got everything that we were going to get new. Hopefully we won't need any more parts than that. Another regulation vote. Of course there is. You want to give the bottom guys even more hours than we currently have and give us less. I'm going to say vote against because this actually hurts us because we're now one of the 2 best teams in the entire field. So I think we would rather let the rich get richer. All right, we want to qualify. Let's say both drivers qualify. Top 10. We'll just kind of play it safe here. And we'll say both drivers hit Q3. We will go for fastest lap. We can usually get that occasionally. And let's go ahead and make sure we got the best parts on the cars that we want to have the best parts on. So that's on both cars. That's on both cars. That's perfect. That's on both cars. We can put this on car number 2. Next, put this one on car number 1. Give him a little bit of a boost. Underfloor on both cars. And finally, suspension. Same kind of thing. This can go on car 2. This can go on car 1. And that'll work. So both of them got a bit of a boost this weekend. See if it's enough. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Welcome to the beautiful 3.
All right, well, let me go do a practice, and I will be right back for qualifying. All right, we're back for qualifying. I did really good on Theo. Not so good on Tsunoda just because one of his parts, I put on a damaged part, and I think it wore out before he finished the practice session, so he didn't actually get the full bonus for track acclimatization. Acclimatization? I can't ever say that word. You guys know what I'm talking about, which is fine. No biggie. I'd rather run through that part and make sure we use up the last little ounce of that part than worry about the little bit of bonus that we can get. All right, let's go ahead and get everything put back on for our qualifying here. Oh, I hate that Theo's down to his last ERS here. It's a little bit scary because he might need another one. You know, if he's not careful. If he crashes out, especially since we've got, guess what? Heavy rain for the race coming up. Because of course we do. Oh, that's not what I want. I want that. Because of course we do. I mean, if we keep getting rain on races, we will not get first place. And not just because I'm bad at rain, but because rain removes any possibility we have of doing a better strategy because everybody's on the same tires. We do better strategies on the dry because we get aggressive. You know, we get kind of creative with the tires that we use because there's options there. But if it's rainy, there is only one option. So therefore, there is no, there's just no way for us, I think, to be the fastest cars with the rain going on. Alrighty, let's go. Wait, why are we in hearts? Oh, it's a mandatory combat. Okay. I did not realize this was an ATA weekend. In case you're wondering, I think I've mentioned it before, but in case you're wondering why I do wait until partway through, it's because I want as much rubber and grip on the track as possible when we run our 2 stints. If I do it earlier, there's not quite as much rubber and grip on there, so I just want to make sure we have the maximum benefit from that as possible. All right, both drivers looking really, really good. Don't know that we're going to need to do a second run here, although since these are the hard tires and it's definitely going to be raining, we might as well, no, I was going to say we might as well, but actually I don't think we might as well because it does put more wear and tear on our engines and things. So if we can avoid doing another run, which I think we can, I actually will be pretty happy with that. Let's not put an extra couple laps of wear and tear on things if we can help it. I mean, I would be shocked if we dropped down from first to third all the way down to here. People would have to get some crazy runs in. Nope, we are good. I mean, qualifying high would be good because obviously with the rain coming, who knows what's going to happen on the race day itself. I'm so tired of the rain. The rain needs to just stop, please. I am so fed up with the rain. It's also another big reason why I'm terrified of the rain. Not just because I do personally poorly. It's but also because I just feel like there's a higher chance that we're going to crash out and ruin some parts that we can't afford to replace, which is garbage. All right. We have to run these again if we're going to run these, so it really doesn't matter what we do here. I'll get them both configured in case we... I don't think we're going to have to run them again, right? There's no way these guys all pass us, is there? We're down to 5th. Leclerc's definitely going to get past us. You know, let's go ahead and do another one. We're not going to be running these mediums again anyway, and I'd rather just be a little bit safer here. Just to make sure we're good. Cool. Happy with that. Let's see if we can just do that one more time. If we can do that in the final qualifying here, then I will be extremely happy. So I got held up a little bit. I mean, we might as well. We're gonna run this one. We always run 2 in the final one anyway because we want to make sure that we have, you know, the best positioning possible going into the actual race. Snowdo should get a better time here, I think. Well, maybe not. Wow. He moved up a smidge, not a lot. Theo's putting in some solid times. I wish the Noda would have done a little bit better than that. I think we're good with that, though. We hold on to 1 and 3. Yes. Theo's just a really good racer. I mean, he's a good qualifier. He always runs qualifying really well, it feels like. All right, let's just see how bad this is going to be. It's going to be... Oh my goodness, it's going to be garbage. Guarantee we do not place in this one. Because whatever this means, I'm going to run the wrong tire there. Whatever that means, I'm going to run the wrong tire there. Whatever this means, it probably means that I'm not going to swap tires because I know it's going to get wet again, but everybody else will swap tires, which means they're going to get a couple extra laps of good times. And then, but if I told you just now that I will swap tires, then they won't swap tires. So whatever I say, they're going to do the opposite. I guarantee you that. Oh, this is garbage. This is absolutely garbage. We're not going to place. There's no way. This is too chaotic, and the AI again knows exactly what these graphs mean, and I just don't. I don't have that data. They do. I'm convinced of it. But we're definitely starting on softs. I'm pretty sure that can last. Well, I say that. That's actually not true. The softs will actually end right about here on normal. So we actually might prefer the mediums because we can push them a little bit further. Actually, I need to swap these off. Actually, we can't. Wow. Problem with softs is that if we run the softs here, I'm just having to reset them because we have multiple tires that are not maxed out. If we run the softs here, more than likely, we're going to need to get to lap 20 before we can swap. And I don't know that these will quite... I mean, it says they will. It's not very close, right? But more than likely, we're going to go wets. No, we're not. We're going to go inners until lap 30. I don't know. 33, 30, something like that. So I'm assuming we go inners here. I mean, there's no reason to push these. And then I'm assuming we probably just end the entire race on wets. I can't imagine we would swap in there for any reason. I can't imagine this is a swap in, but I could be wrong. I just don't know. That's the problem. We don't know. And unfortunately, the AI does. All right, 121 and 33. I guess that's our strategy. I don't think I'm very happy about it, but 33. And this will be inners, and this will be wets. Alrighty, well, there we go. I mean, maybe we can get ahead in the early part of the race and just get lucky on the pit stops and not make mistakes. I'm not feeling very confident. I am definitely not playing our good engines and stuff here. Unfortunately, I got to go with our ERS. I'm so scared that we're going to get crashed here and we're just going to run some good parts. I'm tempted to go with this 55. In fact, I think I will. I do not trust that we are not going to crash out here at all. We've got to run these bad parts because I just can't afford to put new ones on. All right, we'll go with that. Not happy about it, but I mean, what are we going to do? Hopefully someday the rain stops. Like, this has just been a depressing season.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Anything else we want to do here? Actually, you are in first place. You do not need the battle assist. We're just going to let you run it out. I'll battle assist Sonoda, and hopefully he can get past him. We'll see how that goes, and we'll go with that. Actually, Theo fell behind. There we go. Come on, Theo. Hold on to your spot, my friend. Obviously, with wet, any DRS boosts that we normally get, because we actually are really good at DRS, is completely thrown out the window. I mean, it's just so many bad things happen when there's wet tracks. Just hurts us big time. One good thing is that we can push the fuel basically until the rain starts, because we'll get all the fuel back when the rain comes back. All right, we got to drop the tires down. Let's go aggressive. Now we're just going to drop all the way down to yellow. Don't know when the rain's going to actually come, so we just got to play it out here. I will put you back on battle assist. And let's just speed up to speed 8. Not really much for us to do here. Verstappen is extremely fast. What is he doing? He's just running his saw. He's running them a little bit more aggressive than we are. Again, and that's the thing. He can run his tires more aggressive because he knows exactly when the rain's going to come. I feel like that's the case. I feel like he knows exactly when the rain's going to come. So he knows exactly where to put the burn down chart right here. And he has more information than we do. All right, we're going to actually go down to light just until we get back on the graph here. Keep pushing the fuel a bit more. Verstappen is so fast. There's no reason he should be this much faster than us. Not when you saw how good we did in qualifying. Like, there's no reason why he's this much better than us right now. Back on our line. Well, it looks like we're back on our line with Theo. What about you? It looks like you're good too. So we'll go back to neutral here. Or standard, I should say. All right, we're starting to close the gap with Verstappen a little bit. He must have been... I don't know what he was doing. He was pushing something. Although, never mind. He's getting it back again back there. So maybe it's just in this front stretch that we're getting a little bit closer to him. It's going to go back to neutral here. Settle in. All right. We are at lap 15 as the rain changed its mind. Light rain, moderate rain. So it's going to be damp in 6 minutes. So that's what? 4 laps, 5 laps, something like that. So we'll be damp in 6 minutes, it says. And we're running about, what, minute lap, something like that? Minute 19. So 6 minutes would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 laps, I think. Right about 4 laps to be on the safe side. We're already getting a little bit of water. You guys can see that. It's going to start slow and then speed up here in a moment. One good thing about where Verstappen is that he is far enough ahead that we can pit in when he comes in. We are supposed to be 100% accurate here. It will be damp in 2 minutes, so one more lap. Most likely it will be damp. So more than likely we want to pit somebody on this one. So we're probably going to pit Tsunoda here, because I think this might be on the slight early side. And then we'll pit Theo on the other side and hope that the rain hasn't come too fast. Is it too early? It might be too early. Yeah, looks like we're a little bit too early. Never mind. See, I told you. He knows when to pit. It knows exactly when to pit, which is so frustrating. All right, we'll pit Tsunoda first. Again, like I said. Or will we? No. We're going to pit Theo first, because he is got the better chance, I think, of doing something here. He's got the better engine. I'm assuming Verstappen's coming out on inners, right? Like that's totally what he's doing, right? Yeah, he's already out on his inners. It's possible it's a little bit early. You know, you never know. Oh, I guess we could have attacked with you, Mr. Theo, if you're pitting in now. And then Tsunoda actually might not be too late. He might actually be right on time. This might be okay. Theo got out ahead of the pack. He actually got out ahead of Verstappen. So he actually gained some stuff there because he was able to, he was actually able to get out ahead of him. That's impressive. All right, so Tsunoda's going to be doing like a partial lap here at a bad time. You know, on the wrong tires, but it shouldn't be too bad. Come on, get a good pit stop. Good pit stop. 2.7, that's not bad. And just in front of Verstappen. So, okay. All right, we'll take it. Unexpected, but we'll take it. Now, Theo's way ahead. We are going to go ahead and just calm you guys down on the fuel. Do we want to calm you down on the tire pushing? Might actually just go aggressive here. I actually don't know what the AI does when the rain's out. Like, what kind of strategies do they use? I mean, we're definitely swapping to wets very, very quickly. I'm obviously okay with pushing the tires a bit. Don't want to push them too much. It's going to be wet in... Still going to be damp for 10 minutes. So we got several laps here on these. All right, we're getting up into the red. I don't know if I want to be red on these tires. Expecting around lap 30-ish to kind of be when the wet's going to come in. Verstappen's right on Tsunoda's tail. They're both kind of starting to catch Theo a little bit. This next pit stop is it, right? Like, this next pit stop is the one that's going to determine everything about this race. If we do it at the right time, then we're good. If we don't, everything's going to fall apart. So it's about to get like a little bit damp, and it's going to get wet in 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, again, is about 8 more laps, more or less. Probably around lap 34, 35. Okay, so there's technically low rubber right now. But it's just temporary. Although I'm not exactly sure how. Is Verstappen pushing all of a sudden? Oh, he's been pushing this entire time. Okay. Well, then we will attack as well. Not expecting that. We're going to go ahead and just deploy so we can catch back up with him. Alright, let's hop up with Theo. We'll go ahead and let the snow push a little bit longer. Alright, it is starting to rain in big time now. It's going to be 5 minutes, though, until it gets wet. So we're still not quite expecting it to be wet yet. Alright, we're going to drop back down to standard, cool off the tires a little bit here. I mean, is Verstappen still pushing? He's still pushing. Never mind. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go. Because apparently if he's going, we're going. We'll go at least to aggressive. See if we can fend him off a little bit here. When do we pit? Wet in 4 minutes. Oh, goodness. I feel like we want to pit Tsunoda now. And it's going to be wet the entire time? No, it's not. It's going to dry back off again. So fast. It's definitely wet for a good, 5, 10 laps here. 12, something like that. I think we pit Tsunoda. I think we risk with him. This might be a little bit early, but I think it'll be okay. Because it's starting to get wet real quick in a hurry. I'll see Verstappen pit. Okay. Then you're going to go full attack. You're going to go full push. You're going to go full deploy. You're going to schedule your pit now. And let's see. Tsunoda, can you get out before Verstappen? Tsunoda, come on. Go, 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 go. 26, 26, go, 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 go. We did get out in front of him. Didn't we? I think we did. Yeah. He's behind us. All right, so we are on kind of the wrong tires for a moment. We don't want to be pushing too hard with him. I'm just going to go down to standard. Kind of neutrals. Keep topping up. That's all good. But he's on the wrong tire. He's... Okay.
Let's see what happened there.
Okay.
You can see just how much water is on the track. And round they spin. And there'll be words had after this, I'm sure.
Of course. That means Verstappen's passed us by 3 seconds. So we're not coming back from that, unfortunately. There's just no way. So Tsunoda's out of it, which is sad. And I knew it was going to happen, right? We just kind of knew that. Man. That's garbage, but nothing we can do about it. There's no way Tsunoda makes it 4 seconds. Not in the rain. I mean, the only good news is that he's just ahead of... He is right behind Verstappen, so I'm hoping he's ahead of everybody else, so maybe he can at least get third. All right, Theo's coming in for his pit. 7's not bad, but he did get behind. How did he get behind? Oh, no, it's Perez. Okay, I was like, how did he get behind Leclerc? But he did not. It's Perez. Perez has not pit yet. So a lot of people have pit for wets, even though it's not quite wet yet. All right, we definitely want to put you back on standard, not pushing. Go ahead and top up. Tsunoda's behind Leclerc, so he's going to be in 4th at the moment, and I don't think he can make up that ground. 1st and 4th. I mean, 1st and 4th would be good if we can hold on to these spots. I just don't know. I mean, it's not great. 1st and 4th is not great when Red Bull's got 2nd and 3rd. That's not enough points for us to catch up with them. So we definitely... Tsunoda getting behind Leclerc is just absolute garbage, unfortunately. Just don't think there's anything we can do about it. Unless we do a risky thing here and put him in for some inners for a few laps. Are we even seeing that it's going to be damp yet? We are not seeing it's going to be damp yet. All right, let's go and go back up to speed 8. Let's just settle into this. It's unfortunate. Sonoda spun out. I mean, there's nothing we can do. Verstappen's chasing down Theo too, so I'm assuming Verstappen's really pushing his tires. He's absolutely pushing his tires. I mean, all right, we'll push ours too. I was not expecting that. I mean, they are getting a little cold, to be fair, so I can see that now. Just cold tires or bad tires? You know what? We're just going to go attack with Sonoda as well. See if we can get anything back. Fortunately, we did miss out on the chance to get fastest lap. I probably should have paid more attention to that, but so we're going to miss out on that point. Yeah, Verstappen's still just pushing like crazy. It's insane. It will be damp in 9 minutes. And it's going to be expected to be damp for good. I mean, it's another 10 laps. So we're definitely swapping back to inners again, aren't we? Which is crazy to think about, doing that many changes in one race. Theo is just absolutely running away with things right now. Do I slow him down? Do I keep him going? I think we keep him going. Feels risky, but I just feel like we got to get as much ground as we can because we know they're coming for us. All right, how long until the damp? 4 minutes. So one more lap for sure, and then Sonoda can probably pit in. All right, we're going to pit in now. I think we do. I think we do. Feels risky, but I just don't know. I just feels like we've got to take these chances here. Good pit stop. Now, here's the thing. Everybody else is probably going to stay on their wets, right? Most likely. We don't know. I do not know at this moment if the right move is to come in for inners or to stay out on wets. At this exact moment. I just don't know. I don't know. It's going to be damp for a long time. I think this is where we make the mistake. And I don't know if it's a mistake. I just don't know. I just don't know what the right thing to do is here. It's so frustrating. All right, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go and bring Theo in. This might be the worst thing in the world. If the others pit as well, then we're good. If they don't, then this was a mistake. And it was. Of course, we had a pit stop issue for Theo. So no matter what, it might not even be a mistake. It might have been the right thing to do. We will never know now, unfortunately. Because of that mistake. Let's go balance. Let's just go top up for now. We will continue to push the tires, though. All right, so no, he came in. Verstappen came in. But Verstappen came in and got out ahead of Sonoda. Theo is ahead of Verstappen, though, even with his mistake, which is good. Real thing is, can Sonoda get ahead of Leclerc? He cannot, right? There's no way. He cannot. So that's unfortunate. But we probably have one more pit stop, right? For when that gets wet. All right, we should probably put your badge back on neutral. I was kind of not paying attention to your ERS for a moment there. We're definitely pushing the tires because we know that... even push the fuel a little bit here. Actually, we're not... No, hold up. We'll wait to push the fuel when we're going to push deploy here, which we probably will do when we know the wet's coming up. And it is going to get wet again. And probably wet enough that we have to pit one more time. I just don't know. It's a tough call. Thankfully, everybody did pit this time, so we did make the right choice overall. So notice catching Leclerc, surprisingly. Is everybody on inners? Everybody's on inners. Tsunoda is right on. If he can pass Leclerc, that's massive for us. Like I said, first and third for us, with them getting second and fourth. Well, we can accept that result. It's not a lot. We still definitely need to do better than that overall, but it's a start. Still damp for 10 more minutes. It's going to be wet in 11 minutes. So what, about 5-6 laps, something like that? Our lap time is slowed down, right? We're down to... Oh, we're still at 120s. Alright, fair enough. Might be closer to 7 laps. Which does put us like with only like 5 laps left when I'm thinking about pitting again, which I don't know. Alright, here comes the rain. Rain has coming back. It will be wet in 8 minutes. I mean, the race is going to be almost over in 8 minutes. Oh, this is it. This is actually the big one, because this is the one where... This one probably makes a little bit of sense. This one we're only going to have, you know, maybe 6-7 laps left. Is 6-7 laps left on wets? I mean, how much of a difference does that make versus being on inners? Just don't know. All right, we're going to start pushing Tsunoda. Well, no, we're not. We're going to wait a little bit. It's not time. It's not time. Low wet in 7 minutes. So probably a couple more laps, 2 more laps at least. 3 more laps maybe. Are people coming in? Oh, so Verstappen is pitting in for wets. But he's pitting in early, right? What does he know that we don't know? Are we finally playing better than the AI? Surely not. All right, I think we pit Tsunoda. Do we pit him here? Do we wait one more? I think we trust the message we've got. This still says 4 minutes. We can get 2 more laps in 4 minutes. So I think we cross the line with both of them right now. And then I think we schedule Tsunoda's pit stop here. He's definitely going to come in for wets. We'll go ahead and just have him go all out here, see if we can get some time while he's on some good tires. These guys are going to be coming out on the wrong tires for just a short period of time. Obviously, Theo's actually got enough of a gap, but he could pit right now as well. Do we pit Theo right now as well? We're saying wet in 3 minutes. He can get 1 more lap in 3 minutes. I don't think we do. Come on, Tsunoda. No mistakes. No mistakes. No mistakes. No mistakes. 2-4. What a pit stop. That was an extremely good pit stop. Okay, Theo, we got to pit him. And Reese going to go and push. He's going to go ahead and deploy. He's going to go ahead and come in for his pit stop. And coming up for the wets. Come on, Theo. Good pit stop. Good pit stop. 2-6. We can take that. It's acceptable. He's still pretty far ahead of Verstappen. Tsunoda's in third, but Leclerc is right on his tail. Right on his tail. All right, we're going to go ahead and top up you. We're going to keep pushing the fuel and the tires pretty much for the entire rest of the race, I think. All right, you're going to go top up. I'm actually going to hold off on pushing your stuff, though. If they start catching us, we will definitely swap back. But for right now, I just want you to play calm and easy. Tsunoda can keep pushing because we got targets to achieve here. Trying to catch Verstappen if at all possible. I doubt it, but you never know. He's starting to catch him. He actually is legitimately catching him. Three laps to go. Now, Verstappen is also catching Theo. We do see that happening. Is he catching him fast enough that we need to do something about it? Don't think so. But let's go ahead and get back in here. Let's watch Tsunoda here. find a good opening to get past him, we definitely would like to go back to a little bit of deploy, but I don't know. I mean, we are running faster than him at the moment. We actually need to push your tires a little bit. You're a little bit cold. Come on, Sonoda. You can do it. He got held up a little bit there. Hopefully we don't get held up the same way. If we don't, then we actually just gained a little bit of time on him because of the hold up here. Yeah, we actually didn't get held up at all. So that was really big for us. Let's go drop you down to aggressive. You at least got temperature back in your tires. This is the final lap. We definitely want to deploy here in a moment. What's going on? Oh, that was weird. Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Let's go full deploy. I'm not even going to do battle assist. We're just going to go for it. Come on, Sonoda. Can you get it? Can you get it? Can you get it? So be massive if you do. What's your aggression right now? You're actually not... Your confidence is not very high, so... I don't know if I want to go high aggression. But honestly, what do we got to lose? You know, what do we got to lose? What do we got to lose? I mean, we'll crash out and... That's what we have to lose. Come on, come on, come on. I think I did too little too late. Too little too late. Yeah, there's no way, right? There's no way. Not coming around this corner. Not enough. That's all right. Third in place is great. We did get overall more points than Red Bull from this, right? And we got something I was not expecting in the rain. We got a first and third. We did a better wet strategy than the AI. Have I actually finally figured out how to do wet runs here, guys? Have I figured out the rain? Because we actually did better on our strategies. We were more closer to what you actually needed to do. Did all my bad talk about how the AI knows everything? Did it finally prove false in a good way, you know, to our benefit? I don't know. Or did we just get lucky? I don't think we just got lucky. I actually think we just knew exactly when the rain was going to come. We knew 4 minutes until wet. We can run one more lap. Things like that. I think we just have better information that time around with that 100% accurate weather station. That made a difference. All right, so Theo picking up 25 points, Sonoda picking up 15. So we picked up overall 40 points, whereas Red Bull picked up 31, right? Yep, so we gained not a lot. Let's see, we got 11 races left now. If we picked up 9 points every race for the next 11 races, we would pass them. So 9 points is enough. It's not a lot, but it's enough to eventually pass them. Now, Sonoda did lose his ground on the first place driver overall, and I don't think Theo can catch these guys. So Sonoda does need to do better to win the Drivers' Championship. But it's a start. We did much better that one than I actually ever imagined that we would. So I can definitely be very happy with that. All right, well, that's when that one's in the books. Is the next one going to be rain? It's going to be rain on Friday. Supposedly not rain on Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. It's also a sprint weekend, though. So, all right, we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we do have Belgium coming up. And, I mean, we had a good race there. Really good race. I wish Sonoda had been the one in first place and Theo in third. But, you know, it just wasn't meant to be. So we'll just have to keep working on it and see where it gets us. This next circuit is a power circuit. So we'll have to take that into account as well. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.